All right, so the last few weeks have been utterly insane due to the very simple fact that the internet is under attack from multiple angles from people like MasterCard, Visa, and multiple governments and politicians. And it's under the guise of protecting kids when we know it's not the case because when has this stuff ever worked? This has been tried multiple times, and I don't understand why they keep trying to do this. I kind of hope that this blows over, but in the meantime, if you haven't known what's been going on, the Cliff Notes version is a feminist group got angry that a bunch of games existed that they didn't agree with. They then pressured payment processors to go at the platforms hosting the games, got the games taken down, and then the government decides that this is their chance, jump on creating laws under the guise of protecting kids to effectively turn the internet into a giant surveillance state. Because rest assured, this will affect your privacy, this will affect what you can and can't say online, due to the very simple fact that they know who you are. And it's already happened because in the UK, someone was talking out about grooming gangs that targeted people like her into doing very, very. Well, I already said it's grooming. So if you go to jail for that, you're going to get your ass kicked, at least here in America. We don't play that shit. And yeah, after that, it just spiraled out of control because now it's just going to be used to quell dissent and make sure people can't talk about the things that government doesn't want us talking about. Even a website like Wikipedia is under scrutiny from this shit because it fundamentally goes against the law and they have to start censoring stuff, which, lo and behold, look where we're at. So, my 2 cents on this is why the fuck are these old people who don't even know how the internet works deciding what the internet should do? Like, I still remember when the US tried to drag Facebook into court and how they ultimately failed on all fronts to effectively get Facebook to have some kind of consequence. At least from my viewpoint, they failed horribly. So here we go again with the idea of, hey, we can protect kids. When no, that's the parents' job. They got to protect their kids when their kids go online. Like, I don't know why we're letting little kids who are like 4 years old even get access to the internet. It's because we have things in place that can protect kids if the parents just use them. Parental controls immediately comes to mind. And the worst part is, the way this law is set up, it can just start attacking literally anything. Because, yeah, the group behind it started with attacking video games, but rest and believe that Visa and MasterCard has been targeting anime. At least, like, they've been doing it for a while now. They've been targeting manga sites because they don't like what they're selling. Honestly, I hope out of all of this, when we win, we kind of break up the monopoly that Visa and MasterCard has. Because if someone feels discomfortable trying to dictate what you can and can't buy with your money, they have way too much power. And I hope governments kind of just give up on trying to make the internet this squeaky clean surveillance state that they can use just to get infinite information on people. That way, the moment someone says something they don't like, they can just say, oh no, we're going to have to send the police to your door. Because again, the girl that was speaking out about the grooming gangs in the UK, that happened to her. The strikes in effect is in full swing right now. And from my personal experience of being a kid online, I guarantee you $20 there are little kids online playing games that are literally rated M for mature, so it's gonna have adult content on it. Hell, I played Rainbow Six Siege literally yesterday, and my first game on was about a little kid saying Azami is his Pookie. This is not like this is just not gonna work. You're just gonna make everyone. They're gonna make every adult pissed because they're not gonna want to put their personal information into a third-party website, which we know is gonna get data breached by somebody. It's always happening. The T app is a huge, huge red flag on how this is gonna go. Kids are gonna just figure out a way to get around this shit. Even if you ban VPNs, they're probably gonna go to much smaller websites that's not on anyone's radar. And someone brought up a good point saying that because kids are gonna go through extreme lengths to get around this shit, guess what? They're probably gonna be pushing them into even worse places. We don't need these laws. These laws are thinly veiled attempts to attack the internet and take everyone's rights away. And the fact that this is happening across the globe from pretty much multiple governments simultaneously and new stuff is coming out daily, it's fucking terrifying. We should not stand for this at all. Like, just no. And I hope we don't. I hope we don't. Please have a discussion about this. And to the people saying that, oh, it's gonna protect the kids, I want to ask you a question. How do you know it's gonna work? Exactly how do you know that's gonna work? Explain in detail how this will actually work, since you're that convinced that yes, this will protect kids. Because I'll ask you right now, how many times have kids gone online and ran into some sick individual, and it's not until they either get too close to danger or it's too late to where someone stepped in or someone caught them? Because that's exactly what's gonna play out. Because once they figure out a way around it, we're just gonna have those happen. We're gonna have those situations happen again on the internet where people won't even be able to talk about it. Yeah, no, let's not do this.